All new on Wink News at 4, major cities nationwide prepare for even more protests going into the weekend. This video shows scenes from Los Angeles during the past week. Protesters and the National Guard squared off in the streets.
Meantime, in New Jersey, protesters gather outside of an ICE detention facility, chanting and demanding release of people being held there. In Philadelphia, police prepare for a No Kings protest of their own. Metal barricades you can see right there and sites made to keep it civil and peaceful. Meantime, Southwest Florida is preparing for the same thing. Wink News hears from organizers of the No Kings protest, expecting more than 1,500 people weekend in Naples.
Those plans happen exactly a week after thousands of people were in Naples for Pride Fest. Florida law enforcement makes it very clear how they will handle anyone who plans to get out of hand.
If you throw a brick, a firebomb, or point a gun at one of our deputies, we will be notifying your family where to collect your remains at, because we will kill you graveyard dead.
Oh, strong words. As the nation protests against President Donald Trump and the ICE raids, the Lee County Sheriff's Office posted on Facebook announcing select agency personnel have been trained and deputized to assist state and federal ICE agents. Today on Wink News at 4 o'clock, we will have team coverage with Wink News reporter Zoe Warner as deputies begin to work closer with ICE agents and protests begin in Southwest Florida. Wink News reporter Michael Yoshida is live on the ground in Los Angeles to fill us in on other protests across the U.S. Hello, and thank you for joining us on Wink News at 4 o'clock. I'm Claire Galt in for Russ McCaskey.
And I'm Lois Tomey in for Amanda Hall. We start our team coverage with Zoe Warner. And Zoe, how is LCSO prepping for the protest this weekend?
Well, Lois and Claire, LCSO tells me their 5th precinct will be fully staffed tomorrow and throughout the weekend. They'll also be monitoring any social media platforms for suspicious activity. And lastly, they told me they have been in contact with their local partners at the FBI, sharing information and intelligence. Lee County Sheriff's Office deputy and now task force agent Inez Mary Velasquez says her job is tough.
I am Hispanic. So the first thing people are saying, oh, well, why are you doing this to your people?
Lee County made the decision in April to partner their sheriff's office with ICE to help with local immigration investigations.
We'll run them and they may come up already with a warrant. They may already have a warrant from the federal side. So then we're like, okay, from there we'll call, make sure this person that we have is the right person. If we have to fingerprint them to verify.
But Velasquez wants to make it clear that with the protests on the rise, deputies are only focusing on illegal immigrants with a criminal history or warrants.
That's the people that we're end up going to go after if we have to. Not somebody that's going to work, that never been stopped before, that maybe what we call like a ghost.
Now, once these task force agents detain an illegal immigrant with an arrest record or history, they notify ICE.
And then they'll verify with us, hey, yes, this person has a deportation order already in place. And then from there, we would either have to figure out the transportation if someone's going to be coming to pick them up, or we'll go drop them off at a ICE hold.
At the end of the day, Velasquez knows the job is difficult, but says it must be done.
I could speak Spanish. I know I could make a difference. I know I could talk to them in their language and make sure that they feel that just because they're here illegally makes them believe that I'm going to take them away.
Now, like I said earlier, LCSO will continue to monitor all these protests going on throughout the weekend, but want to prioritize safety at the end of the day. Live in Lee County, Zoe Warner, Wink News.